The Trapping Chronicles, brought to you by Fur Takers of America.
As a conservation officer, especially here in Indiana, we deal with all types of people in the outdoors, and that goes from different types of hunting, whether it's deer hunters or raccoon hunters. One of the other things, as far as along the hunting lines and that, is also trapping. And dealing with the trapping issue, most of the trappers that I run into are very good managers and have a lot of knowledge with fur bearers and being able to manage a resource. Well, trapping is a highly regulated outdoor activity. You have certain laws. Some of the laws deal with the restrictions on trap size, different types of traps between conibears and foothold traps, or the use of snares. And with that use, different states have different regulations. So anybody out there, if they're getting into trapping or already trapping, if you're not sure what the regulations are, make sure you read your hunting and trapping regulation book from your state or talk to a local conservation officer. One of the biggest misconceptions that I see throughout not only my job but my personal life is the misconception of who actually supports wildlife and where all this money comes from. And there's so many people out there that don't realize that if it wasn't for the hunters and the trappers and fishermen buying the license, that most of the money to support the habitat and to increase animal populations come from these license sales and other type of activities that they partake in. A lot of times people will want to criticize the outdoorsman for actually taking an animal for certain purposes, but they never give them credit for bringing that species in and creating a higher population. And one of the funds that actually help support some of this is the Pittman-Robertson Act, and it's taken off of tax dollars on hunting equipment and certain other things, and that money is collected by the federal government and then is given back to the states on license sales, and it dramatically helps states with their habitat management and support of wildlife.